let's see now. Am I live? Alright. Gotta unmute this for me so I can hear stuff too. Never exactly followed up on my promise to start a ninja run. Just gonna double check OBS to make sure that it's properly... Okay, OBS says that... Okay, yeah, so I am live, okay. Just took a moment for the software to recognize that I'm live. Alright. I got two options. I can either go through the depths to Blighttown, or alternatively, take the shortcut and kill the dragon. But before I do any of that, Lortrek, you have a ring I need. Alright, so this is where you give me the sunlight medal. Up the... Bang, get two tapped, bitch. Wait, did he fall off the edge too? Alright, so if I quit and reload, I should be able to just pick up his ring that he dropped, because like I'd like to be able to... Oh, wait, no, wrong character. Gotta wait for the loading screen to be done. Forget about the giant who saw beyond the screw up. Probably shouldn't be drinking all my fluids before I even eat a habanero. That would be incredibly stupid. Oh, welcome. Howdy. How you doing? Just killed Lortrek for the FAP ring. Which means I could probably actually wear like a decent helmet now. Yep, plus the little health bonus. Wait, can I also have my grass crest shield? Yes, I can. Okay, then. So stamina regen plus at least some armor is at least now viable. Okay, then. No! HP Smart, I do not wish to update payments on you. A service I've literally... Like, I don't even remember downloading that. Get my cursor out the way. I think I'll be able to upgrade my Pyromancy Flame one more time, possibly. Nope, not enough. But can I get a spell? You know what? It's not much, but it's something. Let's see now. It's gonna suck because I always forget, like, to properly do that guy's dialogue, and he always goes to Blight Town, and I have to kill him. He's like one of my favorite dudes. Did I not hit the button? Sending it back up in case I catch a bad case of not alive. Hopefully this stream goes like the last one, where I wound up eating more of my habaneros towards the beginning. Because, like, if it's like that first one, like, where I died a bunch of times back to back to back, man, that was miserable. I felt like I got done giving the devil a fucking rim job at the end of that. I was sweating, I was crying, I was not having a good time. And it's not giving me necessarily a tolerance to spice, but a tolerance to my own stupidity. And the fact that I decided to give myself these self-limitations to the game. And, you know, it's a game I've beaten a few times. I've beaten it doing challenge runs. Just beating it in a run where I can just go a regular play style and then show that I'm still bad at the game after all those challenge runs I've beaten. Like, personally, I think that that's going to be a bit more fun than bow only when it comes down to watching, just because I do have the whole punishment aspect of it. Goodbye, friend. Don't mind me, I just have the delete button. There, I want to lock on you. Jeez. Hold on. Fuck. Sorry, I was trying to read your message. Oh, my lord. Hold on. Yeah. Well, you read the title. Like, I saw that you put a message down, and I was like, oh, hey, I got a message. Like, you know, and I'm like, I'm not taking a lot of damage from these bugs, but that was a pretty decent chunk of one. Thank you for at least communicating in the chat. Talk about how I have the delete button and then, like, that shit happens. Yeah, next death, I'm finishing that habanero. And you're good. It's like I was saying, I'm not building a tolerance to, like, the heat, I'm building a tolerance to my stupidity, and it was my dumb idea to do this, so there's no need to apologize. You have a glass of soda on standby, about half a large mug of water, and then 2 unopened water bottles. So, like, you know. I think, like, my first stream, I wound up eating, like, 9 habaneros in total. The next one, I think, was, like, 4 or 5. Though, typically, like, I'll do, like, half of one, like, you know, 1 bite every death. And some of the ones on my second stream were much larger than my first. Man, I'm already sweating. I'm at least going to be ignoring, like, the chat, at least until I'm able to make it to the bonfire, because, like, I don't want to have to finish that habanero, like, right off bat. Oh, no, I can't do shots or beer. Now, like, I've been going to AA for the past few weeks, and it's been doing me some good. Like, I personally don't think I need it, but my family said I do, so, you know, I'm doing it for them. Otherwise, like, I'd probably have, like, a tall boy or something. I might slip up from every now and again, but, you know, that's one of the things that they mention in the program. Like, it's not about, like, not drinking, it's about living sober, as they put it. Pace myself not the... You know what, like, that is a good point. But yeah, you know, they're just like, the main thing is just living sober, and I'm like, you know what, like, that's a good mindset. I've never heard it put that way before. Ah, thanks, man. Alright, let's see now. Maneater Mildred should be showing up somewhere soon. Like, she always shows up in the middle of the swamp and always comes out poisoned. Yep. And then I'm just going to lure her back into my little safety hole, where I don't have to risk getting poisoned. I'm just hoping that she doesn't drag, like, Infinity plus 2 bugs with her. Yeetus deletus. Yeah, let's see then. For the time being, I'm trying to get to the 35 strength I need in order to one-hand this, because otherwise... Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm a few weeks away from being able to get my 1 month coin, so, you know, that's just... like, I'll get there when I get there. It was probably not smart of me to not equip my poison moss clumps, which I only apparently have 4 of. Okay, so if I stay along the right path, I'll be able to make it over here, which will be able to get me to not aggro the big boulder guys over there, because those guys are actually more dangerous, in my opinion, than Quelaag. Especially when they wind up ganging up. But yeah, I'll try not to talk too much about Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm plastering my face out there and it's supposed to be anonymous. Yeah, a cool detail I like is how these guys are, like, praying when it comes down to it. Okay, then. And this is Prepare to Die edition, so unlike the remaster, I won't be able to summon any actual players because this version's servers went off like over a year ago. Thanks, man. Anywho, to the part of the game that everybody has the same exact reaction towards. Like, ugh, big spider monster coming down the stairs. Oh my gosh, so horrifying. I mean, that was my first reaction whenever I played this game for the first time back when I was in high school. And then, like, I was playing this in the living room, and my mom saw this part, and she was just like, oh, hell no, we're going to GameStop. We're returning this fucking game. And then I was just like, damn it. And, yeah, I wasn't able to play, like, actually beat the game until after I was out of high school. Okay. Pretty decent damage. Oh! She's just able to one-tap me. Yeah. It's like, oh my god, big scary spider monster too. Ooh, spider mommy. Shoot, it's probably the reason why the first time I played D&D, I played a cleric, and like the clerics, they have to worship like a god, so I wound up like looking at like all the various gods inside of D&D, and there's a goddess called Lolth, who is like a spider lady, and I was just like, I want to be a cleric of Lolth. I want to worship my spider mommy. And yeah, my first character was just a cleric of Lolth. So yeah, I think I gave him like a stupid name, like I just basically gave him like the name from like a Shakespearean play. I think I chose Iago because he's like just a dickhead. And then I just chose like some stupid fucking name that like I'm made with my friends. We were like, we're gonna make the ugliest possible characters in Dark Souls 3 as possible, and we're gonna give them the stupidest names as possible. Oh shit, I forgot to eat the habanero. You know what, I'll eat it after this attempt. Eh. Okay then, so heavy attacks do 496. I just need to avoid the big AoE. Just like that. Okay. You know what? Wrap me in your spider web. Okay then, yep. Ew, this one's got a little black spot on it, but normally I only do like half, but because I died twice, I'm gonna eat the whole thing aside from that like little black spot. Yeah, it's not my first time bringing up Spider Mommy. But, like, you know. I think that one just had a very small amount of seeds. Because... Oh, nope, I'm feeling it now. Ugh, man. Water is not helping as much as the soda. Ooh. I think I got an unfinished soda on the other end of my room. Hold up, pal. Go check. Oh, thank God. Ugh. I normally like to pour it out so that I can chug in these situations, but fuck. That hurts so much less when there's water or like some fluid in my mouth. And then the moment I open my mouth again, it's just fucking pain. Okay, so I'm going to use a strap for my boat only run. Ugh. Where what I'm going to do is summon Mildred. And like mainly let her take care of her for a little bit while I take pot shots. Then I go in there with the Black Knight's halberd and finish the job. Mildred, you're worthless. You missed that. Okay. Okay. Mildred, how about instead of... Oh, fuck! Let me through! Let me go! God damn it. That way I don't have to eat a whole one again. Oh, man. I hate the AI in this game sometimes. Let's see then. Can I roll with this, my best armor that I have so far? Okay. Good. Okay. One last purple moss clump. Alright. You know, last attempt this way, and then, like, if I fail, I'm just going to be going through the depths. I also saw a shiny, so if I died... You know what? I'm just running back to the bonfire and healing. That way I feel a little less stupid. Yeah. Also, going back to talking about my archery only run, I also ran out of Estus in that run and literally had to rely on using humanities just to be able to heal up. So the Estus right now, probably a terrible idea to use that before exiting. But like, a humanity is kind of like just, oh hey, we're gonna heal you the maximum amount. So even going in like with a small amount of damage like this, like I think I should be fine. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to, you know, go through the depths, kill Gaping Dragon, and then finally upgrade my vitality stat. Been playing so much Elden Ring that I've been calling it Vigor. Okay, so it just doesn't show me how much damage she does. And here I was thinking she was missing. You know what? Breaking aggro, like, okay, never mind. It does show it from time to time. Okay. Now, run away. Like the coward I am. And pot shot. Okay. So I'm going through the depths. Oh my god, seed went down the wrong throat. Tube, I meant. Actually, not. Just. While I'm down here, I've accepted my fate that I am going to have to go through the depths and face against a whole bunch of bullshit, but I might as well accept the fact that I have to finish at least one habanero. Well, one entire habanero before I go back up, so I might as well collect as many good things as I can before I am forced to die yet again. Facing the consequences of my own actions and stupidity. And these guys sometimes drop large titanite shards, so... Nope, okay. See what all treasures I can find before I go to the depths just to die some more. Hell, at least I'll be able to fight Kirk. I think killing him the first time gives you, like, his shield or something like that. So, you know, maybe something to deal extra damage when I'm rolling around like a total coward. I think you have to kill him inside of all 3 of his locations that he spawns before you're able to get his armor set. Yay, a weapon I'll never use. Yep, I've already accepted my fate. Collected resources. It's gonna cost me, like, in total, like, 1 humanity, a little over 2,000 souls that I left in Quaylag's arena, plus, like, the 500 or 600 souls I had there. But at least I got resources. And you know what? I can say with confidence before I come back down here, I'm going to be utilizing those resources to the best of my fucking ability. I'm just glad that last stream I actually managed to kill the Capra Demon because, like, boy. The dogs in that boss room always kill me more than him himself. Farewell, Spider Mommy. Until we meet again. Give my regards to your sister. Oh, fuck me! Sideways! I'm gonna need a sip of water before I do this one. I just keep on looking over there because that's where I'm putting all my stems and stuff like that. And saying, like, this is like the third day of me doing this shit. And all the stems that are representing my failures just staring back at me. Maybe I should focus less on commentary when I'm going up an elevator. One of my best buddies, I constantly make fun of him due to how often he dies to the elevator in this game because he is terrible with timing. And I just did the exact same thing he does. I almost missed timing again. Steven, if you're one of the people watching, like, you can make fun of me as much as you want when I hop on Xbox. Yeah, I'm not fucking with these guys and their little heroin needles that they shoot at you. I hate the Blighttown babies. At least they don't respawn after you kill them. Unlike the skeletal babies that are in the Graveyard of the Giants. Which, you know, if you want to talk about fucked up Dark Souls lore, they literally throw all the babies delivered that were like out of wedlock or unwanted in the same place where they throw all of their dead slaves that were used for building their territories. Not even like top 10 Dark Souls lore facts that are dark. Like, when considering dead babies are just on the low end of the spectrum on just how fucked up the lore of Dark Souls is, you know that you're starting off at a very low point. Also, while I'm here, since I got a shit ton of arrows, showing off one of my favorite cheesing methods now, which is shoot the dragon in the face. I should have enough arrows to kill it. I think these guys are quite literally the easiest enemies in the game, but once you gain aggro, then you can never ungain it. And if I am out of arrows, I will have to go against him with the Black Knight's halberd. So I guess at this point, where I allow the capsaicin to slowly dissipate, and I guess I could talk about recent shit, like how fucked up it is, like some of the allegations against, like, Mr. Beast. Like, there's the shit that's indisputable, like, yes, this guy not only knew that this man was a pedophile, and he gave him a job inside of his, like, entire YouTube empire that is dedicated towards easily distracted children. Like, not only put him, like, at the forefront of several of his videos, but also his best friend turned out to be a pedophile. Now then, I'm not necessarily saying that he, amongst, like, he himself is a person who enjoys dipping his fingers into diapers. I'm just saying birds of a feather do in fact flock together. And it would be kind of insane if he actually wasn't, like he was aware of the one guy who, not necessarily allegedly, but bro admitted in court that he fucked an 11-year-old. Like, yeah, I'm going to take a plea deal, that way I don't... Actually, no, he didn't say it in court, but he took a plea deal, and it's basically just like, yes, I did indeed fuck that 11-year-old. My bad, I'll take this plea deal, that way I don't have to face prison time, because technically I was a minor, and she brought it up when I was an adult, and that means that I'll just have never gone to jail, because I would have just gone to juvie for that shit. And, you know, it's not like the guy was, like, some famous guy. Like, it's not like, oh my god, I'm going to make allegations that, like, Dwayne the fucking Rock Johnson slipped something into my energy drink, and I woke up in a hotel room to him jacking off while sucking my toes. Like, or, like, some shit like that. No, it was just, like, fucking Gary from the gas station is one of the many people that did terrible things to me. Yeah, I know for a fact D&D Spider Mommy would want me to feel the pain. I'm just doing this partially so that I don't have to endure any more for, like, a short intermission of time. But also, I get a shit ton of souls from this, so going into the depths, maybe I'll actually be able to kill some things and get some actual levels into my vitality stat. And to quote Cusco from The Emperor's New Groove, boom baby. Boom baby indeed. Oh shit, I forgot that this is where you get the Astora sword. Bro, in all honesty, like, it's been a while since I played Dark Souls 3. If my setup was better, I'd possibly want to go through the entire trilogy and, like, do a single, like, subathon type deal. Where it's like, oh yes, I go through Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 with, like, this very particular niche build. Like, yes, I'm going to beat the entire game as an archer. Like, I've already gone through and streamed me beating the entirety of Dark Souls 1 aside from, like, a majority of the DLC. And, like, that's just because I kind of quit when it came down to Artorias and just was like, yeah, I'm just going to beat the main... Oh, that was close. That was very close. Oh, man. died to one elevator and nearly died to another. Whew. Give myself a break from the capsaicin so that I'd just be able to, breathe, take a breather, not necessarily be putting myself in a situation where I'll be shitting out of my mouth, hot spewing lava. Okay. But yeah, it's not like the guy was famous before Mr. Beast. Like, it was like, oh, this random fucking guy. Like, after he got involved with Mr. Beast, he became famous, specifically for being the pedophile that Mr. Beast hired. And personally, I think that that's a bit fucked up. And then there are people out there that do defend the man, like, oh, well, he still technically was a minor. He was 5 years older. I don't know. I could, like, that's just an entirely messed up situation to me. It's not like something that you can laugh at, like Boogie2988 tattooing fake on his face. Like, oh yeah, I lied to people about my cancer. And like, people were calling me a fake, a liar, a scam artist. So I'm going to just tattoo fake on my face as an apology after I was caught lying about my cancer. Like, bro. Like, all people wanted was the diagnosis. They were just like, if you've actually got cancer, like, just prove it, man. Like, we genuinely are not as interested as you think. And just, it spiraled to this dude inside of his, like, I think it's like either in his 50s or like late 40s, getting a face tattoo. And like, the disease that he did have, like, it could potentially lead to cancer, but that would be like me going like, oh no, I got melanoma, just because, like, and like, I do not currently have insurance, but like, I am susceptible to melanoma. I do not have melanoma. Multiple members of my family have had melanoma. I'm not going to claim to have a disease that I'm not diagnosed with and beg for money and run a crypto scam for that shit. Like, and like, the bar is low when it's just like, ah, yes, at least I'm not a crypto scammer. I'm literally just some guy that just does YouTube as a hobby and then still chooses to punish himself by eating spicy food whenever he dies inside of a video game that he's bad at. And then makes shorts about shit that I, like, enjoy, or just, like, talking points. Oh. Okay. Not gonna lie, I was scared for like half a second there. Okay, so now I'll be able to upgrade large Titanite shards. Well, with large Titanite shards. Alright. Ah, yes. The cheese strat. I am not good at Dark Souls, but I am very aware of the sheer amount of cheese that is in this game. Look at him, unable to comprehend my existence and how I am just able to merely continue to aim for his head. Look, he's even looking straight up at me, just like, bro, you mind stopping? And I'm just like, no. The sewer chamber key. Alright. Humanity. And you know what? When I kill Spider Mommy number 1 and get to Spider Mommy number 2, that is one of many humanities I am likely to do just to deepen my relationship in the Coven. Because, quite frankly, although she is not the D&D Lolth Spider Mommy, she is a Spider Mommy nonetheless. I think if you hug right, then you're able to... Or was it left? I think I made a mistake. Damn it, it was left. Okay then, do I have any homeward bones? Wait, no, I think the... never mind. I'm not human anyway, so I don't have to worry about Kirk. All I have to worry about are, like, rats and curse guys. Okay. You know, I'm still fine. There's a bonfire right up ahead. And on top of that, I'll be able to summon Sunbro. And him and I will go and do some... Oh, wait, no. Shoot, I completely forgot about the shaman. Or, like, whatever they're called. I think they're called, like, seers or something like that. They're inside of the Duke's archives. Those six-eyed sons of bitches that read Sita Scalis's books and tells him, "Ah, yes, this virgin that we abducted. She is indeed beautiful. Our blind snake..." Well, not snake, but our blind dragon leader. Shoot, now I just need to remember the pathing to him. Alright. Fuck. Okay. Didn't want to have to use one of these here. But you know what? That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Doing good so far. I just need to try to not die to my own stupidity. That is the only thing I need to do. Make my way back to the bonfire I came from. And specifically, not die. Son of a bitch. I wanted to kill him before he buffed... Well, kill the rats before he buffed them. Okay, then. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Nothing to fear, just a buff rat. That still gets one-tapped. It's almost like I forgot that I got my delete button to a +2. I just need to time my rolls right. Okay. Yeah, with all this water I've been drinking and like all this soda because of these peppers, like I'm going to rest at the bonfire, give myself one level up, hit the John, come back, summon Solaire, take out the gaping dragon, and from there, try to make my way back to Spider Mommy and see if I could get vengeance. Vengeance for my fucking tongue. How many more levels do I need to be able to properly wield this? Wait. Yes! Finally, I can one-hand it. Which means that I can use my offhand for something else. So I can do the slash and poke method. I'm gonna hit the John. You know what? Fuck it. I'm so faithful in the fact that I'll be able to do this first try. I'm finishing off my water. And if I fucking wind up dying to this thing, like... You know, I'm not going to go with the S-Stock. I'm going to go with the Pyromancy Flame just so that, like, I can use Fireball. Because, like, that's an instant delete for any low-level enemies, and it doesn't wear away at the durability of my halberd. Which, you know, as a weapons nerd, like, I hate the fact that the halberd, like the Black Knight variant, specifically, it's not even a halberd. Like, a halberd has, like, an axe edge, a spear's point, and then a back spike. And it was specifically designed for fighting against armored combatants that were on horses. This is a glaive with a pointless decoration on it. Not even a true halberd. And yet it has the name, and it's just like, oh yeah, like, I don't know, it's just as somebody who's specifically, like, a massive weapons nerd, that, like, I look at this and I'm just like, that's, it's just got a useless decoration on the back of it. It's a glaive, and yet you're, like, does it identify as a halberd? Do we have to recognize weapons pronouns? Did somebody talk to it to convince it that, like... But yeah, without putting a single pointed to vitality, since, like, if I did, it would have had to have been my first stream. I am confident that with my +2 misidentified weapon and my balls of fire that I will be able to defeat the gaping vagina. And if not, I'm grabbing this armor set over here because I think it has better stats than what I'm currently wielding. As long as Solaire remembers one very important thing. Like, he, technically, has type advantage. Just like in Pokemon. Oh shit, it's gonna slam down. Alright. As long as you remember the fact that you have type advantage, we should be fine. Use your lightning spear. I know that you have it. I know it's called Sunlight Spear inside this game. But, like, Sunbro, do not be useless. Yes, Sunbro. Damn it, Sunbro. Do not put your shield back up. Throw your spear. Damn it, Solaire. You're more useless than the fucking Mimic tier. Wait, it's got a grab attack? Okay, so in the Dark Souls games, if you, like, bump the triggers, and, like, I think it's also the same in Elden Ring, you'll actually be able to greatly reduce the amount of damage that a grab attack specifically does. Ouch. Okay. You know what? I take that. Oh, fuck, that missed. Okay. At least he's not getting buffed. Okay. This just needs to miss, and I need to land one more heavy, I believe. Or a heavy and a light. Also, okay. Oh, man. I was not ready to finish this off. But, like, when I had no other alternatives, that gave me the motivation to fucking nut up. Oh, man. It's gonna feel so good seeing my health stat raise. Watching this random fucking rat kills me. Fuck you, random rat. Maybe if I could hit you. Yeah. That makes me feel better about the fact that I died to bugs at the beginning of the stream. Holy shit. First try on that. Alright. Now all I need to do is get the hell out of here. Did I bother kindling this bonfire? Okay, I did. It's not much, but it's something. I'll save that homeward bone for later. Fuck that guy. Let's see them. I think that there's a soul clump that's going to be up ahead and to the right a little, but then there's going to be like a line. Yeah, and I'm not able to properly lock onto it, so I gotta try to free aim this shit. Yeah, barely missed it. Let's try this again. Alright. Third tries the charm. Actually, no, I think I'll just... Whatever works, works. Fun fact, fire is super effective against dogs. And if you don't outright kill them, they'll wriggle around on the ground for a little bit. Never doubt Sunbro, he's the ultimate homie. Bro, every single time I've streamed Dark Souls and I've summoned Sunbro, outside of one particular instance, he has been an absolute failure. Though this is Prepare to Die edition. It might just be that his AI is stupid in Prepare to Die edition. But if I were playing the remaster, I bet that he would have remembered the fact that he knows a super effective miracle. But me personally, because I'm playing Prepare to Die edition, I think he was like me when I was diagnosed at the age of 8 with Asperger's. I think he just has the pass for the R word. Then again, the whole AI of Dark Souls 1 is entirely built off of just how janky it is. I know that I won't have enough to level up, and I know for a fact I don't have enough to upgrade my Pyromancy Flame. So I'll have to settle with this. Actually, wait, I do have another soul clump, so I could get some more. Yeah, it was funny. I was at work earlier, and my coworker was just like, "Man, this is retarded." And like this girl who's a bit younger than me and him was just like, "Oh, you can't say that. It's offensive. You don't know if one is near." And I looked at her and I looked at him and I was just like, "Well, as an individual representing the autism aspect, I am giving him the pass." And then he was just like, "Well, as someone in the LGBTQ community, I give you the pass for the F word." And I was just like, "Dude, I'm fucking bi. I can say fag all I want." And he was just like, "No shit." And I'm just like, "Yeah." She was like, what pass don't you have? And I'm just like, I only have one pass that I don't have. Though I do temporarily have it as a gamer, specifically at 3 a.m. Only whenever I am playing Call of Duty in a lobby. Like, 2:59, I do not have the pass. 3:01, I do not have the pass. I specifically log into Call of Duty and enter a lobby specifically to say that word at the top of my lungs to a 13-year-old. And then I immediately go off and it's just like, okay, then time to go back to sleep. I got work tomorrow. Yeah, and what was funny was after, like, I mentioned, like, yeah, and he's like, how come you only talk about ex-girlfriends and not ex-boyfriends? And I simply was just like, because I've had more negative experiences with women than I have men. Because, like, here's the thing. Most of the relationships I've had with guys, like, it was more like a civil thing. Just like, you're not looking for the same stuff as me, are you? And I was just like, no. And then it's just like, I don't think this is working. And it's like, you know, I kind of felt like this was coming. So, like, you know, it's not like a heartbreak thing. Girls will straight up just, like, make an event out of it. Like, try to make it more memorable than it needs to be. It's just like, listen, things aren't working. You don't have to be screaming at me and telling me how I'm a horrible person because of, like, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Like, it's like, listen, the relationship failed. You, like, why did you wait until we were in the middle of a Walmart parking lot to be doing this shit? Like, did you want to make it a spectacle? And, like, you know, more often than not, yeah, that is, in fact, the case. And, you know, I'm not sure if, like, it's a gratification thing with some of these people or, like, if it's whatever. But, you know, it is what it is. We're here for a short time, not a long time, and I am not here to judge or be judged. I am here for a good time. Except for when I choose to punish myself inside of these games. Oh boy. I should probably top off my water before attempting this. Okay then, so I got these equipped. Let's see if... Okay, yes, it is indeed far better armor than what I am wearing. Let's see now. And has some pretty decent fire defense. Okay then. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to top off my water and give this one more attempt. And, like, whether I succeed or I fail, this is where I'm going to be ending the stream. I am either going to be ringing the bell and elated that I don't have to finish this habanero and I could just toss it in the can, or I am going to be having the worst time. So, either way, like 50-50. Alright, so this is filled damn near to the top, like less than a finger's distance. So, like, actually, you know what? Like, I got this half a habanero I need to finish. If I die, I'm like doing 1.5. So, like, I am upping the ante on this one. Well, upping the ante. God, it's like that fucking Overwatch clip, like, live with honor, die in glory, just like... live in pain or survive with glory in this case. Goblin DM1. Oh, hey, Noah! Just noticed that you were one of the people in the chat. Alright. So in total, I have 17 heals, but I do have a small fraction of my health taken away. So I am going to be using 1 Estus before I even enter the arena. And you know what, with me being able to properly, like, stats-wise wield this, I'm hoping that two-handing it does, like, a significantly larger amount of damage. So, like, Mildred, either I'm going to be in a lot of pain, kind of like how I'm stabbing you, like, right in the gut. Yeah, you got out of that? Okay. That is what my intestines are going to feel like tomorrow if I wind up dying. So do not fail me. You sackhead-wearing piece of shit. But the damage isn't any better. Okay. Maybe remove the bow and... okay. So I need to land 8 of them without taking any damage. No, she dodged. Okay. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Mildred, you're here for a distraction. Okay. Come on, Mason, remember your experience from the bow only run, from the sorcery run. You have fought her many a times. You need to just remember her moveset. And execute perfectly! Yes! Oh. Alright, you know what? I'll begin the next stream with me actually ringing the Bell of Awakening. Holy shit. Like, I think that that's a good place to actually start one.